Welcome back to our channel. Miami with no destination in mind. No schedule, no rush. Just the road ahead, the sound of the engine, and the city moving around you. Sometimes the best drives are the ones where you don't know where you're going. You simply start the car, leave the driveway, and let the streets decide. Miami always has something to offer. Every neighborhood has its own vibe. Every intersection tells a different story. And every mile feels a little different. One moment you're surrounded by palm trees and colorful murals. The next you're passing the skyline as the sun reflects off the buildings. Then suddenly you're crossing a bridge with the ocean stretching out beside you. It's a city that never looks exactly the same twice. Rolling through the streets isn't about getting somewhere. It's about enjoying everything in between. Watching the lights change, seeing people out enjoying the day, catching reflections in the paint of the cars around you, finding roads you've never taken before. Sometimes you discover places you didn't even know existed, simply because you decided to keep driving instead of turning around. Every ride creates new memories. Some are loud, filled with the sound of modified exhausts echoing through the streets. Others are quiet, with nothing but the wind and the tires rolling across the pavement. Both have their own kind of peace. That's what makes cruising so addictive. Every drive feels unique, even if you've taken the same road 100 times. The car becomes more than transportation. It becomes your escape, your place to think, your place to relax, a place where stress fades away with every mile. There's no pressure to arrive, no countdown, just the freedom to keep moving and enjoy the journey. As the day turns into evening, Miami changes once again. The city lights begin to glow, so the streets become alive, and every reflection adds something new to the view. The atmosphere shifts, but the feeling stays the same. Just keep rolling. No destination, no expectations, just enjoying the ride. That's what car culture is really about. It's not always about horsepower, expensive builds, or chasing the next event. Sometimes it's simply about getting behind the wheel, turning up your favorite music, and letting the road clear your mind. Every mile reminds you why you fell in love with driving in the first place. So wherever these streets lead, we'll keep following them. Maybe we'll find another hidden spot. Maybe we'll catch an incredible sunset. Or maybe we'll just keep cruising until the tank gets low. Either way, every drive is worth it, because the destination was never the point. The journey is what matters. Thanks for riding along with us. If you enjoy rolling videos, Miami cruises, and car culture, make sure to follow, because there are plenty more drives waiting just around the next corner.